Hi everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of So You Want to Play Guitar, the title of my book. Now in today's exciting lesson, I'd like to demonstrate what I talk about in my book, which I mention the 4-3-2-1 technique to help you learn to program in your muscle memory the chords, and we're going to look at the chords we've been looking at the Cage system. So for today, we're just going to look at the key of G, and in other videos we'll be expanding upon this, how to practice the chords in the 12 keys, different keys. And also we'll be looking at in another video how to use the metronome, but just in this video I just want to demonstrate how to practice the Cage chords using the 4-3-2-1 technique. And I also mentioned in my book the 3-2-1 technique. So the 4-3-2-1 technique is we practice each chord 4 times like this. Say the metronome's at a certain tempo. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's using the E shape of a G chord, G shape chord using the E shape. And then I'd count 1, 2 rests. And during that break of 2 rests, it gives me the chance and the space to find the next shape of the Cage chord, which is the D shape of a G chord. And then I'd continue strumming that one for 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I would take 2 beat rests, and again, during that 2 beat rest, I'm thinking, where do my fingers go to? I'm forming the C shape of a G chord, and again, I would strum that 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have a 2-bar rest again, and during that 2-bar rest, I form the next Cage chord, which is the A shape of the G chord, and I strum that 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. During the 2 beat rest I take, it gives me time to find the next shape, which is the G shape of the G chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I give myself 2 beat rests. I go back to the beginning, and this time I'll be strumming the chord only 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, giving myself a 2 beat rest again, in which I find the fingering and get ready to play the next shape, which is the D shape of the G chord. And again, I would strum that 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And again, I give myself 2 beat rests, and I go to the next chord, which is the C shape of a G chord. Strum that 3 times. And I would continue up to the G shape up here. Then I go back to the beginning, and I strum each chord only twice. So 1, 2, giving myself a 2 beat rest again. Strum the next shape, give myself 2 beat rest, etc. And then when I've gone right to the last chord shape here, I go back to the beginning, and this time I'm strumming each chord only once. So 1, and then a 2 beat rest, and then 1, and a 2 beat rest. And then when I've done all that, I continue again, going back to strumming each chord 4 times, but this time I give myself a 1 beat rest between the chords. So for example, here's G for 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. So you can see I'm giving a 1 beat rest. And the final and third time, you eliminate the rest. So we just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we reach the top, we go back to the beginning and we strum it 3 times, and then twice, and then once. So to summarize, the 4-3-2-1 technique is we strum the chords 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, and then once. And the 3-2-1 technique with the metronome, which we'll be looking at in another video, means the first time when we change chords, we give it 2 beats rest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, rest. And then when we start all over again, we do it all over again with 1 beat rest, and the third cycle with no beat rest. And what that will do will program muscle memory and really help you learn these Cage chords and program them really well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you back in another exciting video.